Tim Black. Tim Black.
All right, so I have Dr. Margaret Flowers, who I just had on the show a couple of days ago, and once again, here we are.
That's great.
Margaret, how you feeling? How's it going with your campaign in Maryland?
Really energized. Today was really great to see so many people come out, and the way that our message is resonating with so many people, because we're really talking about the issues that they want to talk about, the solutions that they support. So it's a very exciting time.
Man, you gave an excellent speech, guys. Once again, she was great on the show. She's great in person. You need to come check her out.
Thank you.
Margaret, a lot of opposition in Maryland. I know this. What's the game plan coming down the stretch? What do we need to be doing? How can we help you? How can we get the word out?
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. You know, as we've said over and over today at the rally, this doesn't end on November 8th. I think that we are going to make some progress this year. I think that we will see higher percentages of votes than we have in the past, because people are literally coming at me from people that support Trump, libertarians, Democrats, Greens. They're all coming, messaging me and saying that they're voting. So that's a great way to see people unifying around these issues and the solutions. We have chapters in a lot of counties around Maryland, but we're also forming new ones. Just today, a young woman approached me from Charles County and said, we're starting our chapter there.
That's my chapter. That's my area.
In places you wouldn't normally expect, right? But it's happening. Queen Anne's County, Washington County, Frederick. We have new locals everywhere. So people should get involved with that. We're going to keep building. As many people have said, we're going to be holding events. We're going to be doing trainings, recruiting candidates. And so that work really begins on November 9th, so that we're in even better, stronger position in 2018.
Same thing I've been saying to everyone else is, what are we going to do after Election Day? People are pensive, and I'm like, there is a game plan in place. Margaret, could you mention a couple things you think that people, grassroots folks, could do?
Well, a really critical thing for the party is supporting it. We're always strapped for finances. So if people could become sustainers, like I'm a sustainer for our Baltimore Green Party. Every month, $20 comes out of my credit card into the Baltimore Green Party. If it's $2 or $5 or $10, that adds up. But we just know when we have that we have a certain amount of money that we can use to hold events and to print materials and reach more people. So that's really critical. Go to Facebook. Every county in Maryland now has a Green Party Facebook page, county by county. And as we get a certain number of people that have liked a page, then we can reach out and say, okay, now you're a core group. Would you like to start meeting and organizing? So that's a key thing as well. And then just spreading the word to people and assuaging their fears. Letting them know that this is necessary. We can't put it off. This is the only way we're going to shift political power is by building an alternative, and the longer we delay, the harder it is to do.
Margaret is an activist, and she's spunky too. You don't want to mess with her. They marginalized her in a debate, and she went up on stage.
And you've excluded her for no good reason. That's the way to deny democracy. Voters should hear from Dr. Flowers as well as the other candidates. You shouldn't be having a closed debate. She's a legitimate candidate who should be included. And so I hope that you'll respect her right to be here.
Yeah!
It's Dr. Flowers. I'm a candidate for U.S. Senate in Maryland, and this is how you're treating a candidate? This is how you're treating, this is why our democracy is a sham. The public are excluded from this. You need to know this sham is going on because most of you are not aware that the policies are being put forth without a full discussion. People don't know what their choices are.
What was the outcome of that? What are your competitors, those two, the Republican and the other Republican, talking about?
It was really interesting because both of them had said that they would debate me publicly, and actually the Republican said, can we bring up a third podium? And the Democrat was quiet and just let them haul me off the stage, which was very telling about his commitment to democracy. But it was interesting because I was really nervous going into that, and anytime that you kind of stand up and step out, it's a little nerve-wracking. But I think that we got way more attention than we would have gotten if I had actually been in the debate. So it's really been tremendous, and I really appreciate everybody that's reached out and expressed support for me, for taking that step.
Fantastic. Margaret, tell them where to go once again. We just did it. Let's do it again.
All right, beautiful.
Where should they go to contribute and also volunteer?
Well, please do volunteer and contribute at flowersforsenate.org. We still need to raise some funds to cover the cost of the new signs and literature that we printed for ballot, Election Day, November 8th, Tuesday. And we have people in a number of different counties that are putting signs out, so we need more help with that. If you go to our website and sign up there, we can be in touch with you. Also, we have literature if people want to take take a shift at the polls just for a couple of hours or maybe even an hour,
Good
handing
suggestion.
literature out during
Yes.
the busy times after work, lunchtime, when it first opens. Anything people can do is fantastic.
Makes sense. Perfect sense. Thank you guys once again, Margaret Flowers, Dr. Margaret Flowers, Tim Black here. And go to our website, contribute, be a part of it. You keep saying, what are they doing in between time? Well, you know what? If you help, the word can get out in between time. That's it. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Thank you.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am.